If you're a Needham resident who has fallen on tough times, the Needham Community Council is a great resource for you. Here to talk about some of the services they offer is Debbie Winnick. Debbie, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
We've been talking a lot about changes in the economy. What are some of the services that the Needham Community Council offers? Well,
the Needham Community Council's been in town for over 78 years. And our services haven't changed because of the economy. What we're seeing is more people taking advantage of our programs. For Needham residents who meet an income level of a certain income, we have a food pantry. But beyond that, we also have programs that are open to anybody in the community, either a resident or somebody who might work in town, whether they work for CVS or Walgreens or a company in the community. We have a medical transportation program for people who need rides to doctor's appointments. We have a medical loan closet for people who have equipment needs, and it might be a situation where in the past they went out and bought something. But if they don't need it forever, now they can borrow it from us. We have a variety of other programs. We have a thrift shop that's really picked up. We accept donations from the community of gently worn clothing and small household items, and we in turn sell them to anybody who wants to come shop with us, and some really incredible values.
Speaking of donations, the Community Council is run by donations from people. There's no federal money, no state money. How do you keep afloat in the economy being such as it is?
We keep afloat because of the generosity of the community. We were concerned about our budget this year, and we just completed our annual fund, and it was fabulous. The donations might have been down a little bit from an individual, but we saw more people step up and help us out. So we've met our budget, and we will continue to be a strong, vibrant agency throughout the next year.
Debbie, do you find that, here in Needham, it's an affluent community, is there a stigma attached to people going to the Community Council for help?
We hope that there isn't a stigma, but certainly people are surprised when they hear about the need in the community. I think the perception is that we are an affluent community and there's nobody out there, there's nobody in here that needs help. And I think people need help at all different stages of their life. There are young people, there are families, and there are elderly people in the community that need a variety of different supports, and we try to meet many of them. One of the programs that has nothing to do with income level is an English as a second language program. And we provide tutoring for people in the community who need help learning, adults who need help learning English. So that has nothing to do with economics.
Are there a lot of people in Needham who have English as a second language?
You'd be surprised. There really are. There are a lot of families in town whose parents, grandmas and grandpas have come to live here. A lot of employees in town who come to us looking for programs to help them with their English. So yes.
You also offer a program for teens whose parents may have lost jobs. Isn't that, there's some maybe kind of therapeutic aspect to it of talking about the changes in the household?
Well, we have a volunteer program, and we see lots and lots of kids who come in and help us out. And I think in general, we're an agency built of volunteers. We have a very, very small staff. Our thrift shop, our English as a second language tutoring, our work with teens, our food pantry employees, who help us out, they're all volunteers. And so in addition to providing services to the community, we also have an opportunity for people to come in and help us.
If people want to donate or volunteer, how do they do that?
Well, to volunteer, they contact us. We have a website, we have email, and we have a phone number, obviously, where they can call us and tell us what they'd like to do, and we try to find a good fit. To donate, funds they can donate online. They can send us a check. We love checks. We appreciate those. And we also have a hallway in our building, which is at 51 Lincoln Street, where people can donate gently worn clothing, small household items, things that other people could use. We are not a garbage dump. We're not, instead of taking things to the recycling center up at the RTS, but anything that people could use, we have a hallway, and it's all tax deductible, and we have slips that people can use for their tax donations.
If somebody's at home watching this program right now, need help, but have been hesitant to get help, what advice would you give to them?
I tell them to call us and to come in and see us. We try very hard to meet the needs of the community, and we can always come up with a program. If it's not already there, we can think about other ways that we can help people, and it can be confidential, it can be anonymous.
Debbie, tell me a little bit about the Gift of Warmth program.
Sure. The Gift of Warmth is a program actually sponsored by the town of Needham through the health department. And the Needham Community Council is a donor to the Gift of Warmth program. So it's all run by the town of Needham, and it's private. It's, you know, outside of the tax base. And it is a way for people in the community to come and get help with heating supports, oil, gas, whatever their heating bills are. On a day when it is absolutely freezing outside, it's a really good program to talk about. It is sponsored by the Needham Health Department, and anybody who's interested should contact them directly.
And that's the best way to get involved with
Yes.
that?
Yes, absolutely. And we are also running a program in March working with across-the-board community groups, the public schools, the Council on Aging, we're having a volunteer fair, and we're hoping that people will come and learn about other ways that they can donate time and energy and help others in their community. So we're looking to showcase all of the agencies in town, the Rotary Club, the Needham Hospital, and other groups that utilize volunteers and provide volunteer opportunities for the community.
And it's really important at this time when things are really tough for everybody to kind of band together.
Yes,
and
you know,
it
it
better.
sounds corny, but we say this all the time. It takes a village.
Yes.
And we are a community of volunteers. We have our government's run by volunteers, our agencies are run by volunteers, and certainly the Needham Community Council is very dependent on our volunteers and appreciative, and we love them dearly.
And we appreciate the work that the Needham Community Council does. I think it's an important resource for people to take advantage of. So I want to thank you for being here today and talking to us about what services are offered.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for tuning in to It's All Local. We'll see you next time.